Consumers are facing a confusing and frustrating world in which they seek to find the healthcare activities, services, products, and ecosystem providers that fit their specific needs, preferences, and priorities. Their challenges include the explosion in choices. The enormous growth in the number of choices is making it extremely difficult and time-consuming for consumers to make the right healthcare decisions about wellness, services, and products. Services and products. The digitization revolution has resulted in an overwhelming explosion in the number and variety of healthcare activities, services, and products. Channels. The internet has become an ever-growing giant source of healthcare information and buying destinations, populated by aggregators as well as the more traditional ecosystem healthcare service and product providers. Sources. Global sourcing has become the norm. Incentives. The mix of incentives now includes a wide variety of coupon discounts from numerous sources, as well as price reductions offered by loyalty programs and location and event-based initiatives. Just identifying all of the choices has become an intimidating task, as there is no single channel or depository of all available choices. Faced with limited growth in their discretionary spending, consumers are under even more pressure to make their first choice the right choice. Rise of the consumer. Consumers are becoming ever more insistent that their chosen wellness solution or healthcare purchase must fit their specific needs and preferences. For the suppliers, it is becoming prohibitively expensive to absorb pricing discounts necessary to induce consumers to purchase a specific healthcare service or product that does not address their needs. Consumers are also becoming increasingly comfortable with the use of mobile devices. They expect mobile devices to operate in real time at the point of product or service purchase. However, this type of support is currently not available for most service or product purchases. These forces are combining to create a perfect storm of opportunity for a new solution to address the growing need for end healthcare consumers in their search for those products, services, buying locations, and deals that best fit their preferences and needs. Consumers need help to reach healthcare decisions that are right for them. However, it is a growing disconnect between the type of support that consumers need and are increasingly demanding, and the advice currently available to try and meet that need. The sheer volume of descriptive information is staggering, if you have the time and inclination to read them, yet there is virtually nothing currently available that helps the consumers decide what is best for them. Everywhere you find lots of assessments, but there is no systematic way to filter these opinions to identify only those that fit the psycho and demographic profile of experienced consumers whose opinions you would value for this specific decision, and focus on your needs, preferences, and priorities for the specific characteristics, features, and functions you most value for this specific decision. Consumers want and are increasingly demanding a straightforward path out of this labyrinth of choices, an actual set of custom recommendations of what and where to buy based on their unique values and preferences, the opinions of other experienced users who share those values and preferences, and availability in real time and on the device of their choice. In addition, given the frequency with which new and potentially improved services and products are entering the marketplace, consumers want some recommendations on the longevity of those choices. For example, are there features or characteristics of these services, products, and activities that experienced consumers have rated as not ready for prime time? Is it likely that an improved version will be offered sooner rather than later? In other words, should I as a consumer decide to hold off that purchase until it becomes clearer that a less flawed, from my perspective and priorities, solution will be available? This concludes the video of the consumer challenges.